chromosomes, and mitosis. For us to survive, our cells need to be able to divide. That also means our DNA as well. Chromosomes are the carriers of genetic information within a cell. Most cells in your body have a nucleus, and the nucleus contains your genetic material. This is in the form of a chromosome. Chromosomes are coiled up lengths of DNA molecules. They are made up of DNA and proteins. Each chromosome carries a very large number of genes. The different genes will control the development of different characteristics. Body cells will normally have 2 copies of each chromosome. One set will be from the organism's mother, and the other set will be from the father. Body cells in multicellular organisms will divide to produce new cells as part of the cell cycle. During cell division, a process called mitosis occurs to ensure that each new cell receives the correct number of chromosomes. Multicellular organisms use mitosis to grow or replace cells that have been damaged. The end of the cell cycle will result in 2 new cells which are identical to the original cell. They will have the same number of chromosomes. In a cell that isn't dividing, the DNA is all spread out in Ling strings before it divides. The cell must grow and increase the number of subcellular structures, such as mitochondria and ribosomes. It will then duplicate its DNA, so there will be 1 copy for each of the new cells. The DNA is copied and forms X-shaped chromosomes. If we look at our arms as an example, the left arm has the same DNA as the right arm. The chromosome is an exact duplicate of the other. Once its contents and DNA have been copied, the cell will be ready for mitosis. Mitosis is a complex process that involves several stages. The chromosomes will line up at the center of the cell, and cell fibers pull them apart. The 2 arms of each chromosome go to the opposite end of the cell. Membranes form around each of the sets of chromosomes. These will become the nuclei of the 2 new cells. The nucleus has divided. Finally, the cytoplasm and cell membrane divide. At the end of this, the cell will have produced 2 new daughter cells. The daughter cells contain exactly the same DNA. They are identical, and their DNA is identical to the parent cell. This process is crucial for growth, repair, and reproduction in multicellular organisms. Without mitosis, cells would not be able to divide and multiply, leading to the eventual death of the organism. Understanding chromosomes and mitosis is essential for understanding how genetic traits are passed down from one generation to the next. By studying these processes, scientists can gain insight into the causes of genetic disorders and develop new treatments for various diseases.